Always Belka.
Oh.
Here he comes.
Butter.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began.
Yeah,
When
that's a
Mihai
meme.
found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come.
Oof.
Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Good luck with that. Rescue. But yeah, whoever decided that the first landing in this game would be an
As proved by
carrier
the failure
landing.
of our previous strategy,
Jerk.
the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected.
So you're gonna
We'll
send me
a
in.
single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
Oh no.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing
Ooh.
zone by taking out the anti-air weapons.
I like
All of
that
the
emblem.
Others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Cool.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Fair.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
Makes sense.
Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Alright, flying by radar. Alright.
Mage 2, you're icing up.
Happens. Kind of bullshit, but you know, whatever. Deal. What the fuck is the temperature? Anyway. So I'll be doing a little thing around here. Automatic clouds. Eight. Do the boring part. Might as well speed up.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Let's just speed up.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
No change. RTD going home.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Mage 2, you're icing up. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
And you say that, but you keep on
And
yakking.
I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Let me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Yep. Squeeze on through. And we're good to go.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2, Box 2. Page 2, target destroyed. Page 2, walking. Ground target destroyed.
Not quite. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you think you're so clever, do ya?
Page 2, target down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column
That
squadron.
didn't take long.
Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Well, I guess I didn't have to worry as much about the radar. When I was already here.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Ow, I got shot.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Half of the anti-air guns down. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
I am being shot, and it is very
Mission
rude.
still in progress. Stand by. Page 2. Rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down.
Yeah, I know.
Destroy them.
Fine.
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Alright, easy day.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now.
I do not have an angle on this one.
We're swarming. There's no way we can
Now I do.
cover.
Missile launched.
Angle.
Yeah, things to destroy the target. Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get in behind the tower!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Fine.
Cut off!
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Angles.
Down!
you had this radio. Let's get Mr. Hurley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. One remaining. Vehicle down.
You found an efficient transport crash. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. All
That's
squadrons
actually a
be
callback
advised.
to Ace
Call
Combat
sign is
6.
Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
Nostalgic. How dare you?
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun
Squadron,
one.
Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Arsenal Bird's coming.
He's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101. Forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those aliens. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Welcome, coming up.
Mage 2, walking.
Are you kidding me? Angle. Angle.
Whoa, get triggered. Can't let you have all the glory.
Where's Mother Goose 1?
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter. Damn it, I can't break away.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic attack shows Arsenal over Justice.
Great job, Trigger.
There we go.
Didn't connect.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Enemy's locked on. Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. It's not the White House. I need the harbor.
Got an angle? Got an angle.
Where's the signal?
Golem 3, Fox 2.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Okay.
UAV down. Nice work. Keep it up.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, inside. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron. Babble, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Hello?
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between voyages as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
One hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind brake took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. The cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
I've got one right behind me.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude.
losing control. It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you.
Stall warning.
The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
It turns too fast.
Take it down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Damn it.
UAV destroyed. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose
Paying
1,
attention.
Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
UAVs launching from Arsenal Bird Liberty, heading towards KO.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
That's where you're wrong.
Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Doing this bullshit again.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Yeah, I understand y'all are frickin' dipshits. Somebody's pulling strings. And I hope that I get to kill them, because that would be great.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Because y'all are pieces of shit. And we need to destroy the country now. Probably. Alright, we'll get into the next briefing in just a little bit. I gotta take a quick break. I'll be back. We are back. Let's get into the next briefing. It's time to do it. Oh, next thing.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died.
Oh, you know,
flying for
just
the
got
Ocean Air
accused of
Force.
killing the former president.
When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right?
No.
There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here.
Not really, but
Maybe I should give that
sure.
guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.